from Timothy Russell's sister, Michelle. This is what she said moments ago.
So all of that the police has drummed up this story about the gun, about the using the car as a weapon, that is not true. I know that 100% is not true. And for the judge and for the court and the police to keep relying strictly on the story from the officers is not fair. It's not fair to my family. It's not fair to Tim and Melissa, because there's another side to this story which never came out. We're only looking at what the officers have said, and it's never dawned on anybody in the courtroom or the judge that maybe these officers aren't being honest. Maybe they're not being forthcoming. Maybe their story is not true. And I mean, that really hurts me, because when he got up there, it made it sound like Officer Brewer did everything that he was supposed to do, and he did it right. But I know that he couldn't have. He didn't. I feel like they were chasing after Tim and Melissa that night. They were angry. You can't tell me that those officers were not angry at the fact that Tim and Melissa did not pull over. Now, whatever reason they didn't pull over, we don't know. But what I can say is that they did not deserve to die for fleeing and eluding. That's not a death sentence. So we don't know why they didn't pull over, but I can tell you what I do know. I know that those officers were upset. Adrenaline was flowing. By the time they caught up to Tim and Melissa in that parking lot, they simply let them have it. And that's why you see 65 cars chasing after two people, one car. You got 65 officers involved. That makes no sense. The reason being is because they had mob mentality. They were after them with a vengeance. And once they caught up to them, you heard an officer make a comment, it's cowboy and Indians now. Why would you say that if you don't have malice or intent in your heart to do harm? They knew that night that once they caught up to Tim and Melissa that they were going to let them have it, and that's exactly what happened. There was no pause or warning, put your hands up, get out the car, get on the ground. They didn't offer any of that. They simply got out and started shooting. That's what happened.
All right, emphatic there. Michelle Russell, the sister of Timothy Russell. He